She lick me on my raw side back. Me and somebody pick me have feelings too.
Bisa.
Say, attention them a seek. Which is not the case because I know everybody a look attention. She came out now and she spoke, probably because now she feel like now at the right time for she talk about it. And sometimes them a go through whatever them a go through. Sometimes some people just not have nobody to hang on to. And them get so used to this abuse that now this is all they know. So now them have to stay. And unless them want left, I used to them get so used to the abuse. Because sometimes we don't know right from wrong sometimes. Sometimes we don't know whether we choose this person or we not choose this person. Abuse is not right. And this man not feel like no woman. And you see, because he's popular, everybody are going to say, yeah, him. You know why I not believe him? To me, he's a liar. Because all this time you had the whole internet tricking them, telling them that you are dumb and you cannot talk or you have a speech impediment or whatever the case might be. But all of a sudden now you come and you attack. All of a sudden now you
never actually the internet same couldn't talk though. We know him could talk, cause we seen before pan.
Yeah,
never think about the same couldn't talk. We never do that. But I pick up film still but I said play a point about the trick. He wasn't tricking nobody.
Alright, but Shanice, you knew we could talk. A lot of people didn't know. Come never then could talk.
We knew we could talk.
Can we don't watch? But if you watch Swissly, alright. Mother, if you watch Swissly, I will dog them long time. People I watch them know him can talk. He never died, never said the dumb something was booked for the movie, and he just roll with it. Swissly time for roll it, I just roll with it.
It is called trauma bonding. It's psychological. A lot of people
I have something to say about it, the whole situation with them.
Hold on there, it's Jamaican. Jamaican did come up already. Hold on there.
No.
Jamaican, you were up here already. Alright, Leanna was up here already. Simone.
Yeah? Can't talk no?
You can't talk, go ahead.
Alright, please, everybody allow me to talk afternoon.
Afternoon, love.
I was watching him live, Him say met this girl from him, a 19-year-old. When she come to Jamaica to him, she flash all type of money, them go everywhere. He turned to her and said to her, the time when you come here and spend so much money, why is it you not do something better with it? Try to help me so I can come overseas. She said, yeah, she forgot how much money she said in gift to she gave to him.
3,500.
Yeah, and him look about him.
The live goal, the live stagnant. The live goal, guys. Go ahead.
You hear my mother?
Yeah, I hear
him
you.
Look about him visa and him go over there. Him say when he touched 2 month time being over there, the person when him usually get a Jamaica and it him get a foreign, him get a different side of her. Everything start bad her. Every little simple thing when him say start bad her. She start be nagging over it. Every little thing and whatever. Him say not have to do nothing. Him maybe just say something and everything start bad and she get disgusting at it. She start going away. So the person when him get a Jamaica, him not get it when him reach up there.
Why never leave then? Why never leave?
Exactly, exactly.
Mother, him say he didn't have nobody in America.
So Simone, did he say he never hit her?
No, him never say him never hit her.
Mother, let me just say this.
Mother. I'm going
to excuses and deflecting from the actual point. How did she get those bruises? Did he explain how did she get those bruises? Did she hit herself? Do we know how did she get those?
He did, mother.
Let someone finish talking now.
Listen now, mother. Him say all of that happened to him. Remember, I'm going to America with no family, no friend, him don't know nobody.
He could have left. He could have left.
To him.
Even after they were married, he could have left and still got him green card. Since hold on. Simone.
Yeah.
She was abusing him because that's a type of abuse now. Alright. He could have left, go in a one shelter. That when I said that time, he must meet. I don't know if I up here meets this leader or whosoever in me, and he could have still filed and get him green card if she was the abuser.
Mother, listen, let me tell you something now. I tell you this, I tell you a little about my life. I don't want nobody talk. You see me? April born, me a Taurus. You see if I'm on my way at the highway, I tell you this. I've been with my baby father, my daughter father, my only daughter, because one daughter I have. When sometime cussing usually go on in the house and people start fuss it all started by me sometime. And I tell you something, mother, so when my baby father now answer me back or pay me mine, I want war and fight.
But Simone, that's you. Everybody's not you.
Mother, sometimes I saw some of them women here stay, mother, I'm understanding. I did not say, mother, me not cut you. I never say no liquor, no bother, but I'm going to tell you this what she do to him. She bring him over there, and she know him not nobody. She abuse the thing to mother.
Him can leave.
Mother, him same do. Him same leave how much in time. I'm going to see
a lot of times and she come back.
And she come back and tell him that she and him work it out, mother. She do many times. This girl put down this boy. I tell him say I'm not gonna reach no way, I'm not gonna make it. Him say she do him all different type of things. Let me tell you something, mother, why she could barely move when she
ask a question.
The reason why she had to bail him out when she lock him up.
Let me ask a question.
The reason why mother she have to bail him out when she lock him up, because she knows say she first do what she do to him.
No. That don't have to be why she bailed him. Sometimes I'm afraid the man is afraid that the man will abuse them. And when they go and bail them out, we look at him thinking they're stupid. But actually, she might have had fear.
I tell her, me can't tell her woman this.
Oh, she for fear somebody who don't have nothing in America.
I want to ask a question.
Can she fear somebody who don't have a foot in America?
I want to ask that have you guys ever heard her abusing him?
Mother, she's the one. She's the aggressor. Yes. Yes. She's the one that said she hit him first.
No, I never asked her that. I asked
Mother, can I ask a question?
Hold on, Alina, hold on. Have you guys ever heard her abusing him? Ever hear of shit? So basically, you all are taking his words. But
exactly.
Oh, mother.
Mother, I'm not telling nobody say, we can get a chance to talk, please.
From everything perspective, you can't see her because she know that she don't have anybody. She don't have anybody in America. She do everything what she do to him. I understand where I go to because I tell you something, mother. My mother, they're overseas, and I tell you something. Some of them women you send for them Jamaican man, you make them want to come eat all them shit if you don't mind shop. And when they come to Jamaica to them not do them something that them still man them reach over there. Mother, I have somebody a foreigner now we are going to the field.
The man them can't leave still. The man them abuse her.
Mother, give me can I say something, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
This thing with this dummy and this girl, we see that all the time, right? Woman send for man a fire if a foreign and whatever come out. Alright, let me answer is it all boils down to we knowing wrong from right and taking accountability for our actions. Right? Hello?
Let me hear you.
Yeah, it all boils down to us taking accountability for our actions and knowing wrong from right. And knowing wrong from right. Alright, he said the relationship be toxic. She said she lick him first, right? We are gonna say him coulda leave. Sure him coulda leave. She never supposed to put her hand on him.
Exactly, and he didn't have
hold on, let me finish that. You know wrong from we are all human beings, I know wrong from right. Abuse is abuse. You're not supposed to lick the man not supposed to lick you. Both parties no wrong from right, separating herself. Dummy coulda leave and she coulda leave if she feel like saying that lead up to she putting her hand on him. It's that simple. We're not supposed to try justify if she didn't lick him or justify if him didn't lick her. Abuse she abuse him mentally, physically. Him abuse her. Well, I'm gonna finish that. Hold on. I'm gonna finish. Him abuse her physically or whatever the case may be. The relationship was toxic. Both ends had the right to leave the relationship. None of them choose to leave.
But
so
Shanice,
we are big side and big side.
You come up
Go
here
ahead.
and you talk facts, mama. The both of them could have leave. The both of them have on in a day.
They had
But
the
the thing is,
they
we
had the
understand
choice
this.
to
The thing
leave.
what bothers me is because she have the physical abuse. You understand me? I say everybody's quick to say, oh, he's wrong, he's wrong. Both of them is wrong. Both of them
is
have
wrong.
a chance to
They
be.
had all the
But
right
not
to
only
leave
that,
that
with their
relationship.
big age gap
Both-
too,
Oh, no,
it
wait,
could be
no, land
mentally.
my plane and come off. Both of them is wrong. Both of them have the opportunity to leave.
Whether they-
Both of them was
yes.
in a total toxic situation.
We need to stop trying to justify whether there's an age gap, whether there's a whatever there is, whether she gave him papers or not. You're being abused. You know that it isn't right. Sometimes your gut feeling tell some simple things. You know what is wrong and what is right. Leave.
Can I have a word when somebody's finished? Tell me when I can
Seek
speak. I'd like to
resources.
say
Not say
something.
him not the resources. Him can have the papers.
You're gonna speak
Him not the
next.
resources. Seek resources. Call him mother. What can
Guys,
I do
you know
to
what? You
get
know-
away from this?
Hold on, Tanis, listen now. Everything that you're saying is correct and it's easier said than done. But
Right.
if there's anybody on the live who knows about EP, and if there's anybody on the live that works within this field, can come and explain to the audience, I would appreciate it. But go ahead, Miss KK. Mrs. KK.
So I've listened to everybody speak on the dummy thing. Me, I go just say my part of it, how I feel about the situation,
Yeah.
and then just leave it as it is. I'm now pro. I think 85% of women, and me I go say in our culture, are abused, and only maybe about 10% or so will speak up about it because it's not something that we want to discuss. It's not something that we talk about in our culture. It is not the norm.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? We don't talk about it because we are either laughed at, make a mockery of, or we not talk about it because we end up being blamed for staying. You understand? So there's different reasons why many women don't speak about abuse. And let us not forget about our men too. They are abused, but a lot of persons don't speak on it because they are afraid of being ridiculed. Right? I don't know. I listened to a part of his thing and I saw the posting of the female. I didn't hear the interview that she went through. But let me say this. Somebody said, and it's a very smart person, somebody said they will not speak on the matter, especially if immigration is involved. And I can understand when my dearest spoke and she said that because guess what happened? A lot of situations or a lot of things change when there are certain kind of things that leads to a relationship being all over your head. Immigration is one of the biggest things, especially in America.
Yeah.
So when you're in America and you have immigration over your head, the relation tend to take a strain. When I'm money, it tend to take a strain. It's a big strain because it is dependent upon that. It becomes dependent upon the money, or it becomes dependent upon the and I can speak to the money because I was in an abusive relationship and I stayed because I didn't know my way out. You know, sorry, it's not like I didn't know my way out. I just stayed because I was afraid of what society would have said. Oh, her husband this and her husband that, and she did this and she did that and blah blah. But I stayed in that relationship because I wanted to take care of my family. So therefore, everybody stay for them own different reasons. Now, listening to him, he stated that he didn't have anybody. And let us all be honest here. If he was a woman and he said that I was in America and I didn't have nowhere to go, we who come America know so when you not have nowhere to go, you can't go and somebody yard and stay there for longer than a month. You have to tough it out and know, say, hey, you know what? Me I go back there because it's a familiar space. It's a familiar thing. Just like somebody on the panel just said that you will stay in that situation for years and not come out of it because you want to, that thing, whereas you see how him dine her and him wine her, she speak of the good and she speak of the bad, so it looks like every time they had a fuss or they had a fight, they would go out and he would bring her roses, those kind of stuff. So even if she was being abused, she was dulled. You know what I mean? I say him take care of her, him do stuff, so maybe. And then in one of the posts,
Isn't that what a lot of abusers will do? Because
yes, a lot of abusers do it, and some of us fall for
but
it.
it wasn't her paying. It wasn't him paying. It was her.
You get what I'm... All right, then. We don't know. I don't know. But let me tell you what I looked in one of the report and I saw. What I read in one of the report. What I read in one of the report is that
Mistress K, let me just say this, right? Just like how someone came up here and said, oh, he sent her $100 for ice cream, so that means that he's not abusing her? Huh?
No, I'm not saying that. That is not what I just said. I'm saying that these are some of the things.
That's what someone said, but I'm saying these are things that they do when they're guilty.
Yeah, and that is why some of us keep going back, because we keep, after the fight, we get the nice treatment. You know what I'm saying? And then so we use that to cover, oh, he's a nice person, but then deep down the hurt and the pain is there. All right, let us go back to the report. That one of the things that I read in it, it said that one day she came home from work or someplace and he ran out with his pow-pow asking who dropped her home. So therefore we can look at that now. I looked at that to say, oh, so there was some jealousy there on his statement while he was talking on the live. He spoke that the woman, the wife would have gone out and slept out. So there was insecurities, there was jealousy there. She was doing stuff apparently, and it was aggravating him because she said when she come out of the Uber, he was standing outside waiting for her with the pie and saying, who dropped your worm? I want to know who dropped your worm. And then they ended up in an alteration.
So hold on now. So the pie when have legal?
I don't know, Mama. I can't tell you.
He's waiting to get status, but he have pie.
Me don't know how it go. Me don't know if he might wait to get status. Remember, so we don't know, we don't know what is happening now, because this happened. This happened when? This happened 2022, 2023. So we don't know what is happening there. But based on what I read of the clippings that she posted, that's one of the report that she gave. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think all of us here, what we are doing is just assuming based. Some of us have experienced it and some of us haven't. Some of us have listened to her, some of us haven't. Some of us have listened to him, some of us haven't. But there is clear signs of abuse. He did not say I didn't abuse her. One of the things that stood out, one of the things that stood out to me was when he said, you lick me, I'm a ras your back, you know? And he's not my favorite person. I don't watch them. But the thing is, they were both in a toxic, abusive relationship. No matter how the woman, and I saw her, one of the things that he held back when he was saying was that you put up the picture to say that when you're handing at the kiosque with your fingernail, you say, I'm me, you're wicked, so woman, no the kitchen, no cook, you cook, you know? And I'm saying he didn't even elaborate on it. But then with all of the dramatic behavior, he was blocking, he wasn't forthcoming with everything. You know, he was doing the normal basic stuff of a narcissist.
Okay, let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
If you're living with
hold on, baby girl. We'll forget the other three people that was a chat and then you can stay and rebut. Miss Dollface, then Ryan first and then Miss Dollface.
No, mother, the only thing I had to say is that, you know, and I have kids, and I always say, like Miss K said, you don't put your hand on people. But, you know, abuse, she has physical abuse, but mentally abusive is another thing. Look at the age gap too, and the fact that, you know what, 19, 20 when she bring him up, she had 30 years old. She's 31 now.
So hold on, so he never know her age before him come here.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what he's saying.
Remember him bring America to she. So
right, but that's what I'm saying. Exactly what he said when they...
Right now, no cut, no dash. He was still an adult. He was able to kind of him could know say, why you know come help me for come up the kind of well and come American and she help him. She said she changed when him come. He saw the change. Them have shelters in America. You could have go in one shelter if you really want to leave, but if you really have a problem. So somebody.
But somebody said maybe his mind was very young for her. That's all I'm just saying. His mind was
young for her one time. His
mind no young, Miss Dollface. You know, she said the man is a big big abuser. The man run out. If you read the report, the man run out when she come out of the Uber with him pie and say, who carry you home? Or who carry you home? And they started an argument which led to an altercation where she said she have to call the police.
I'm not saying that in that way. I'm like, his maturity, his mind him young. That's why we have to talk about women. Be
I
careful
mean, know
who we
him know how
pick
to
up,
abuse
of
though.
course.
If you're a young man, him know how to beat a woman.
Your age don't suffer from having some forms of wisdom. Your age don't suffer from things.
It doesn't, but it does as well. It doesn't, but it does as well.
Mother, me can ask a
It doesn't,
question,
but it does as well,
please.
mother.
Mother, me can ask you a question. Nana Lita don't get so. Me just want to ask one question, mother. You, mother, somebody lick you and you harass them back. Is that abuse?
Well, it depends on how she lick him, because maybe fair lick no match up to fame lick.
But if you hit, no, but listen.
But guys, listen now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Most of the women that's starting and defending him, that's what I wanna do. And then on the reason for defending him.
Excuse me.
Hold on now. Hold on, Anna Brown. On the reason for defending him is not really valid. Because, listen, he have physical proof. Well,
Anna Brown mute.
He might be mental and emotional, but I couldn't say he's not forthcoming. Maybe he's not a talkative person. Maybe he don't want to talk much about the situation or whatever. But it is mind baffling to me, though. Hold on. It is mind baffling to me how woman quick, and I think it's because of his popularity on the app. No shade. It is mind baffling to me how majority of the women are trying to make an excuse for him. Yes, if the girl lick him, she abused him too. It's still right there. If he hit her, he abused her too. We don't have to excuse and we don't have to justify nothing. Then Ryan, good afternoon, my son.
Afternoon, panel. I understand where he's coming from and I understand where she's coming from. I was in a similar situation. Excuse me, with the age gap difference. I was 24 and I was dating an 18-year-old, right? 18-year-old American female. She claimed that she was mature enough to be in a adult relationship. In America, being 18-year-old is considered an adult. Okay, cool. We were dating, everything was good until she moved in my apartment. The moment she moved in, everything changes. Her attitude changed, everything about her changed, right? She would go to work and she would go to work and stay up very late, right?
Anna send back a request. Sorry about that. Anna Brown, send back a request. Anna Brown, sorry.
She would go to work and come in very late, and then I asked her where she's coming from. This is the time you get out work and you live right. I was living right across from her job, and she didn't get out until 11:30, 12 o'clock, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't say anything, and I seen that it keep being a recurring issue. So I pulled up, and when I pulled up on her, I saw her talking to another guy.
After you done talk, I need to say something.
Okay. I saw her speaking with another guy, and turned out he and the guy was in a relationship. Mm-hmm. She started.
I need to say something after this.
She started to get verbally abusive and tried to put her hands on me. And I said, "Listen, you're not gonna put your hands on me, and I'm not going in an argument, and I'm gonna leave." I tried to leave in my own apartment. I tried to leave. You know what she did? She ran in front of the bedroom door. I go to the balcony door. She go around, block the other door to the balcony, so I couldn't leave. Till we have to physically pick her up, and she was very thick, and I picked her up and move her out the way and go outside. Right? I come back in after I waited for an hour before I go back in my own apartment. When I go back, she started wanna hit me, and she hit me, and I said stop. She didn't until she was standing in the bathroom, and I punched off her head and hit in the wall. And I said, I could have hit you in the face and fuck you up, right? She turned to call the police. I said, you can go ahead and call the police because I'm not in the wrong. You are in the wrong, all right? Everything was good. We get back good. We talk. Everything get back good. We go on dates again. Everything good. Then she started again. You know what I did? I tell her that I'm leaving for this meeting, and then when I come back, I need you out of my apartment. If you don't leave, you will find your stuff outside the door in bags. She didn't go to work that day. She packed up her stuff and was there and asking me to take her. So I said, I ain't taking you nowhere. Let the man who you fucking come and get you. She called everybody. Nobody come and get her. So I cannot understand what's going on. The guy was manipulative, and the girl was also manipulative, right? The girl hold power over the female because he's young, for one, even though age is just a number, and he's financially deprived. Because at the time you come in America, you have no documents to go look no job or no, right? Having a weapon now, it is constitutional rights, so he can have the gun as long as he don't go out on the street with it, like in a car and whatever, to get it out of in their yard, because that's Florida law, right? Stand your grounds law, whatever, so he can't have a gun. So that's besides the point of him having a weapon. If he did use it on her or like slap her in the face with it now and then everything, he would have faced a different charge, like an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which he was never charged with that. He was charged with domestic. And in America, too, American women, them love put their hand on people, right? Them quick to lick, because them things say, because it's a woman country, them quick to lick other people, them quick to do that. With no question behind. The moment you put it back, you defend yourself. In the law, then go say once a domestic violence, somebody has to leave the house. No matter who for OC, somebody have to go. Once the police is called out, somebody's going to get arrested, taken to the jail for the night, whether they get booked or not, but somebody have to go. So when she come up and they show receipt of the physical abuse that she endured, why
Thank you, Mrs. Young, yeah.
Why she did not came out, or even though to understand trauma take a while to heal and feel comfortable to come out and share a story about what happened. But why wait till now? Why wait till
She's
2
not
years?
live. She's my family.
You get what I'm saying? Why wait until 2 years to do so? Go ahead.
Anna Brown say.
Go ahead, Anna Brown.
Because she said her family, yeah.
It's my cousin. She's not lying. She's not lying. So everything that she's saying is so true. It beat her, she black out one time. Beat her till she black out.
So hold on there. So Anna, you said
So
she
elaborate.
Yeah, elaborate, Anna Brown.
Elaborate. What's going on? Since you're the cousin that you know, elaborate and tell us what's going on.
It's not my business to come and tell her what going on.
But you can't. But that's what I'm telling you. It's two sides to the story. You can't just come out and say, "Oh, it's my cousin beat her till him blackout." If you don't want
to, beat her. Remember, I live next there.
Yeah,
I used to live with them.
We don't know. You come up. We don't know. Anybody can come say a cousin. Anybody, if you not come for elaborate and tell you what's going on inside, pan the inside, like why should we take your word?
No, shut up. I'm talking to Dream. Not
you.
You
Don't need to shut up because I'm not disrespectful to you.
But Anna, don't talk to me. Anna, you can't tell a grown man to shut up though. That's disrespectful. But
I don't care. She's coming on here telling me this and telling that, and I'm talking.
No, she just but what she said make a little sense, because just saying that she's not lying, right? But
probably Monday or Tuesday.
Just because we're having a conversation and we're being very mindful of each other's feelings. And Nana was being disrespectful to you, so please don't disrespect her. But you can't talk. We're not stopping from talking, and we're not saying you tell a lie or anything, but you have to say, him do it to try and beat her till she black out. But we're not asking to tell we our business or whatever, but you can give instances or whatever and what caused it and whatever, but maybe
the guy he have really bad temper. The guy temper is really bad. And I'm not saying she's right, but sometimes the both of them is wrong.
Oh wow. I'm coming off of this because he's an idiot. Later, mother, love you. Me come back. Bye, mother.
All right.
Again.
It's user.
I don't have to take you down too, because you're being disrespectful. So I'm sorry, Anna, I have to take you down too. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Afternoon there.
So my perspective on this, right? I saw the TikTok creator, the male who we're talking about before, right? And you know, anytime I saw him on TikTok, I was saying that his eyes look kind of like wild, you know? Like, you know, when you can look in this on somebody's eyes and just tell say that if one thing go wrong or something, if it trigger them one way, it might be like a totally different person in terms of aggression.
Kerry, ever bless you, one moderator. Guys, the life goal, you know, someone that like gonna treat me as the wife for true. I don't like gonna treat me, I not feel the love. I'm telling you something, I beg the liar money, I look the liar money, I'm gonna come at me, I beg something to put towards the liar money. Nobody not try help me. I beg gonna send a gift, gonna not try help me. Oh my God. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so like what I was saying, right? They're saying that she hit him, right? And
thanks for the subscription. None of the thanks. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry, I'm not cut your talk.
They're saying that he hit him, right? And him said that he rossed her back, right? But the thing is that, right, if you were to get in an altercation, right, with somebody, and that you hit them, right, and you guys initiate in a fight, the moment that the other party loses their conscience or whatever, the conscious state, and so you are responsible for whatever else happens to them. Because I've seen many altercations, right, where they're fighting, they're engaging in an act of violence, right, and one party that drop out or so, right, and the person still continue to beat them or do whatever. You're responsible for whatever happens to that person, right? Once you do the most damage, I would say, is like the onus is on you and you're a male. She's wrong, you know, she's wrong for ever engaging in that, but still, once
So basically you're saying he's male, so he could still have some self-control, right?
I'm saying that both parties could still have some self-control, but at the end of the day, the documentation and the pictures that come out from her side shows that there's a major lean in whatever scars and etc. You understand what I'm saying? Is like if he had like stuff to show. I'm not saying like because some victims don't have anything to show, no scars or nothing, and they still get abused, right? But from my perspective is that once there's a clear sign that the other party has been getting more damage, and so then it leans on him in a sense. And they're talking about that he's being jealous, and so him walking with guns, knives, trying to suggest that he wants to stab her or whatever. Once you start doing those type of stuff, it's all on you and you're the male. Whether you're holding your status in America over your head, you have the power to leave and go back home, find another woman in America, talk to her, you know, like once you start drawing weapons out and she's a woman and like no matter how much she beats you, you could just, you know, you get what I'm saying?
Alright, madam, you can talk. You can say something.
Yeah, you can talk.
Alright, thanks. Alright. Persons are saying that if he was so abusive, why she never leave, right? But look on it on another end, right? If he was getting charged, he was getting all kind of some. She put her in a one. She put him in a one banger thing, right? Why him never left? Forget about her, because once you reach police, you know, a serious thing that, you know, why him keep on a go back to? Why they must say why she keep on a go back? Why him keep on a go back? If she a lock you up for no reason,
him a go keep on going back because him find her to be weak and he's an abuser.
Yeah, then
so
if you say, but them a blame it now. Them a blame it now, like as she alone a go back.
Remember, she.
Go man. I never get done, you would want attention from the love me alone, bro. I never meds you, bro. Love me, brother. Let me live my life in peace, bro. Sick and tired of the world, bro. No one bring that man for what? Bring me down to my past. I can't control my past, brother. I'm not live for my past, I focus on my future now. So all you know want to bring me down, but my past, I'm past that. I'm not ashamed of my past. My toxic relationship, it was toxic. Me different, not me now in different category. Me not want to go back this up. So call me when you want to call me from today.